Yo guys, welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's video, and today we are going to be speedrunning this tier list and going from bottom to top. And yeah, let's get it started. So F tier, that Chica, yep, and Puppeteer, not Puppeteer, but Endless Puppet, yep, Garbage, no surprise. Worst character right there. New addition to worst characters, very surprising. This guy, just really bad. And then Golden Freddy, not a good mythic. Also not a good mythic. The Balloon Boy and Toy Freddy, Foxy. This is probably not ordered, but probably also ordered. Also that Wizard Chica, Toy Bonnie, of course, bad, but low key a little bit better than those characters. Not a lot of characters that he's better than though. Let's go ahead and get Baker Chica. Bakery. Yep, she got a bakery. Toy Bonnie, he low key could be way better, but as of right now it's not good. This Fredrickson is not a good addition. He's very underwhelming. And then the Cupcake, we're on to C tier. Is Toy Bonnie. Honestly, you guys can argue everything about these characters. I don't really care. They're all just kind of mid. Where is that Withered Foxy? Literally better version of this character. There he is. I'm blind. And then Toy Freddy's, not no Toy Freddy, but normal Freddy's at the top. FC, very viable a lot of times. That Toy Chica. And Mango. There they are. Hawaiian Endo. Probably the worst support. Same with that. Moneymaker. Where is Hawaiian? Hello. There you are. Just kind of a gimmicky support, not gonna lie. I talk more about it in the hour video. Endo 03. Vendor Chica. Mythic Bonnie. Let's also add him since he's better. Mythic Bonnie. Algae Freddy. We're still in B tier. Shadow Freddy. Phantom Chica. Just, yep. Those are all the secret summonables now. They're not the best, but they're alright. Now this is Commando Endo. He could be higher, he could be lower. Depends on what they do to the summoning units, but right now they're not that good, and he himself is not that good. But next up, Phantom Bloom Boy. Kind of underwhelming, but we only want Springtrap anyway, so it doesn't matter. This 7C is also very underwhelming. That's all the mid characters. Now for some actually viable characters. Phantom Freddy, all the way at the bottom. Pirate Wither Foxy, aged a lot, but still viable. Surprisingly, this Foxy, very good. He's literally better than Pirate Wither Foxy. So that's where he goes. Next up, Phantom Cupcake, literally slightly better than this Phantom Foxy. So there's that. And then the new Foxy, this one right there. It's pretty solid. And then this Endo Freddy, yeah, he's pretty bad for what he is. Definitely the worst nightmare. Sentinel Bonnie right here. And that'll be it for B+. That's just like mid characters who are not completely mid. Now for Withered Bonnie, he barely makes it into A. He's kind of power crimped. He's too expensive. More about that in the hour video. The new Withered Bonnie, basically just a more viable version of him, since he's way cheaper. Almost has the same amount of DPS. This Withered Golden Freddy, Phantom Golden Freddy. I don't think he's even withered. Anyways, he could be lower, but he's very good for what he does. Same with this character, very good, surprisingly good. That is, they could be lower, but we'll see. More about that in the hour-long video. Rad Freddy, basically an A, like this Artillery Puppet's like an AoE version of Rat Freddy. So, anyways, the next Nightmare, this guy. And then this guy is just a better version of him, not gonna lie. Let's put some characters between them. This Rocketeer Mangle is actually surprisingly good. Depends on if you can place 3 or 2 of them. If it's 3 of them, then they're up there. If it's 2 of them, like probably down here or something. Of course, gotta include Plain Boy. He could be lower, but he still has some viability. And better Plain Boy right here. Next to S tiers, you must have these characters. Not completely, but yeah. By the way, if it's Shiny Endo, he's up there. If it's not Shiny Endo, they're down here. Same with Spring Bonnie, who is literally just one placement above him. Endo 2, of course, really good. And then this guy, he's basically an upgraded version of Endo 2, I guess. Same with this guy. He has overall better DPS. Withered, Golden Freddy, War Machine Foxy, Endo 2, Spring Bonnie, Shiny Endo. Or Shiny for both of them, yeah. Thought I mentioned the names. I'm just kind of saying this guy and that guy, whatnot. Anyways, Switch Chica is up next. Really good starter. Not the best starter, though. We'll see who that is. It could be Lord Endo too, by the way, but I think AoE is more important. Speaking of AoE, this guy is like one of the best nightmares. Abyssal Foxy, everyone's going crazy over him. He's not the best, though. And Shadow Bunny, and yeah, you guys can probably guess the top 3, and that's the top 3. By the way, I wanted to make sure that a starter is in the top 3, a DPS is in the top 3, and an AoE is in the top 3. If it's like actual top 3, then the placements would probably go like this. But yeah, not that much of a difference in placement. So that is 7 minutes. That was quite a speed run. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and take a glance of this. More explanation as to the as to why I did that in the hour-long video, but I just wanted you guys to see the placements like in a quick fashion. And now this video will also include this. So this is a superior format. While I think Leviathan is better, I think I am kind of going a bit more towards the AoE factor. So this is where the video is going to get a little slower, because I'm going to explain some of this stuff. Leviathan's better, but he's kind of better because of like mid-game stuff. Like mid-game is basically 4K plus, but they're gonna go here because they fit more into the AoE categories, but you can place him down sooner, so that's why he's better. But since Shadow Bonnie kind of has a better AoE, they will go higher in this tier list. But yeah, and then obviously that Phantom Puppet, really good. And then this guy, he just does too little damage, so then these guys are above him, and everyone else basically garbage for the most part. DPS, it's just the most cost efficient DPS, but you have the highest potential since you're also slow and have the highest DPS. You just cost too much, so you're one below, and yeah, everything else is self-explanatory, I suppose. Best starter, you could be here, you could also be up here depending on what you're starting on, but usually AoE is more important, that's why you're up here as well. Rat Freddy is underrated, you are surprisingly good, you should actually be there because he's slightly better, and you have fallen off, you are like okay, and this Freddy is probably just has more viability than everyone else here as a starter. For the most part, they fall off after Fnaf 1 though, so all of these guys seem like they would be really bad after Fnaf 1 as well though, so that's why he's at the top. Supports, you're the best support. If no one's shiny, then he's still the best support. This is a gimmicky support. This guy is mostly only good for co-op. You have the highest DPS for initial placement and you have way less, so you're not as viable. You're surprisingly good. You start off with 40 range and also AoE. That's really good. Puppet is literally not good in any category. They're so bad. Technically, this guy's a support, but they would also just be so bad of a support that be down here. Also, this guy is like a support. He could be like, I would probably put him like here actually. Doesn't matter. I'll keep him there. Yeah, there's like obviously characters like these guys can be mid games as well. If I would put him in mid game, he'd be like up here because he was higher in the tier list. And then I would put like you, probably below. I don't know where he was in that tier list. He could probably he's definitely above him. There's no way. But then this guy's like above him and probably him as well. Yeah. But since these guys' DPS is like so high, that's why they were in DPS tier. But they were literally at the bottom, so then they go here. And if I put these guys here, since they also technically do good CPS, they would also be at the bottom. And then this guy is also bad, like so he would be at the bottom too. Also really bad. They're technically like mid game. I would say like the starters would have been like from 300 up to 1,000, and this guy's just not that good. He's too expensive. Yeah. All right. Well, I've been recording a lot, but that will be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed tier list. Make sure to comment below what you guys think. But I think I am for the most part right. I will link the tier list. Yeah, there could be a few weird placements, but this is what I overall think. I did use most of these characters. Obviously, some of them not like War Machine Foxy, but I did watch videos. I did look at their stats, and I like their placements and whatnot. So yeah, all right, peace.